All right, guys, welcome to the Vice Vlog. I'm TJ.
I'm Justin.
I'm not even gonna say nothing.
Ain't nothing to say.
All right, guys, Michigan has lost its fucking mind. Well, it's actually not Michigan, it's the governor. What's that?
Gretchen Whitmer.
The soccer mom.
Yeah, the soccer mom drinking boxed wine.
Yeah, she's...
You gotta save the kids.
Yeah, while you take your $6,300 or $6,500, $6,200 donation from Big Tobacco.
Yeah, that's just what was in the books. You know, hard telling what she was slipped under the table there.
Which usually there's something going on like that. Which,
yeah.
Surprisingly, this was actually public. You can see it.
Yeah.
So you can actually see what...
Careful.
Yeah, baby.
Bro, that's sexy.
It is.
Yeah, but as he talked about, you know, she took in $6,200 from Big Tobacco and her campaign contributions. And, you know, like I said, that's just what was on the books as far as an official
Public
donation.
domain, yeah.
But then Michigan also takes in $300 million a year from the Tobacco Master Settlement Agreement.
Yeah,
And then...
didn't mention that, did they?
Yeah, no, they didn't mention that. And then... I mean, and just for numbers' sake, you know, Michigan is currently, what was it, $34 billion in debt?
Yeah.
They have a deficit of $34 billion, not million, billion.
And still don't have drinking water.
Right, and still fucked up drinking water, fucked up roads. There was something I was trying to read the other day. I lost the page I was reading it on. But something about in... I want to say it was southeast Michigan. There's like this big housing crisis going on in Michigan, and it's just like all this shit's going on, and now they're going to kill their whole state's vaping industry because of what?
And the most confusing thing about it is, like, you know what? They really took a step forward by legalizing marijuana. So
Right.
why would you go do that and then take two steps back and vilify us, you know? But we know why. It's all about the Benjamins.
Right.
So there you have that.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
When I feel bad for all of our shop friends and juice manufacturers that are in the state of Michigan, because what's that do to them? They have just been gutted as far as an industry goes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're done for.
And the thing of it was, this wasn't even something that was talked about. Didn't they slide this in on?
Oh no, she did. She called it a public health emergency, which I guess in a state law. I think it's from like 1978 or some shit. She can declare a state emergency against public health, and that's how she was able to do this on her own. I mean, like, the state legislators didn't vote on it. I mean, there was no hearings on it. She literally, sitting at home, drinking her boxed wine, did this overnight.
Wow. It's unreal that, you know, that can even happen.
Right.
Which is scary because, I mean, Indiana's been through its different situations. Nothing like this. I mean, this is catastrophic for the vape industry in Michigan.
Oh,
I mean, there's no coming back from this. Now, I'm sure they'll definitely be fighting it. I know that the industry in a whole is in an uproar about it, and it's not even affecting us, but it's still one of those things where these things are like dominoes.
Oh,
you know, you get one stupid ass that does it, then the next one's like, oh, let's do it.
Well,
let's do
yeah, it was easy for them. Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no different than the monopoly in our deal.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's been some shit that I was like, yeah, that'll never happen. Next thing you know, they push it through, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
well, that affected us a little bit.
Right,
So,
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, shout out to Mr. Vapor, Mr. E's Vape Shop, Kalamazoo Vapor Shop, Juiced Vapor, KMT Distro, Z Wholesale, All Vape Wholesale, all of you. I'm sorry that your governor is an idiot.
absolutely.
We're sorry that your state legislators aren't fighting on your behalf. I mean, just all this shit. We're sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I mean, I don't know what else to say, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard pill to swallow, dude.
Right.
And I'm sure it will get spun because they can't do that. That's
Right.
unconstitutional.
And, you know, just to kind of piggyback all of this shit, her whole thing is we need to save the kids. We need to save the kids, you know, because too many kids are developing a habit. Well, I mean, I can't necessarily disagree with that.
No.
But there's not one vape shop in this nation that wants kids vaping.
No.
We don't sell to minors. I mean, sure, have a couple of shops been popped? Yes, for not carding. But
they can send anybody in secretly and shop you, though. So,
Yeah.
and literally, you get popped if they step through the door and you don't hit them for their ID. So
Right.
it's not even you've made a transaction with them.
Right.
They can just send somebody in and ask you any question, and you're popped. And 3 months later, you get a notice in the mail. So,
Right. But yeah, I mean, no shop willingly wants to sell to kids. And, part of the other problem is you got all these fucking gas stations that are selling like big ass mods and tanks and full like 60 mil and 120, e-liquid bottles and
the same shit we sell,
Yeah.
and the tobacco stores are the exact same. Online. Here's the thing nobody talks about. Online is what's destroying us, because a kid doesn't need anything but a fake birthday and a gift card to go online and make a purchase of any of this equipment.
Right.
Juice, anything. I mean, that's really what it boils down to.
Right.
But then again, it's like we police who comes in the door.
Oh, yeah.
Because our
Definitely.
tobacco license requires it.
Yeah.
We get popped too many times, we don't have a tobacco license, which means we don't have a business.
Right. Yeah, my personal favorite, though, are the 15, 16, 17-year-olds that come in with their 18 or 19-year-old buddies.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait by the door.
And all this shit. Well, I mean, some of them will even come up to the counter and I'm checking IDs. Oh, I don't have my ID, or I'm not buying. Oh, well, you can get the fuck out there.
You don't need to be in here.
Yeah.
And they get pissy about it, but I honestly,
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit either. It's like I've had them come in and I've turned them away with, I've lost my ID, but I have my passport. Dude, that passport was 10 years ago and I don't care.
Right.
I mean, that shit can be fraudulent. I mean, it could be,
Yeah.
what do you call that? Counterfeit.
Duplicated, counterfeited, yeah.
Counterfeited. But yeah, that's all bullshit. But like I said, nobody wants to talk about the online market. Nobody wants to talk about the shit being in every gas station. Nobody wants to talk about the tobacco shops. And it's always the vape shop's fault.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit.
Yeah, and there's also a major, I don't want to say distributor, because they're also like a hardware manufacturer. I'm not going to say the name of them, because that's the last thing I want to do is advertise what I'm getting ready to say, so a bunch of kids or whatever go. But it was something I even checked on, it was about a month ago. But about this time last year, someone sent me a message and said, dude, on this website, on this retailer's website, you can go on, you can buy hardware, you can buy replacement pods, full kits, e-liquid, everything. And he said he got all the way through the checkout, punched in a card number, the whole 9 yards, and got the package, and not once did they go through any kind of verification process or anything. And that's the struggle that is going on inside of this industry is, who's policing the online
Nobody's
industry?
policing the online industry.
Right.
And that's why I say it's running amok while we're all getting murdered on fucking the news. And that brings me to another fucking thing we should talk about is the bullshit PR that we are catching on the news and all forms of social media.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we are getting hammered out there as though everybody's heard about the people getting sick, vaping. Dude, they're vaping fucking counterfeit THC cartridges. Mm-hmm. How is that to do with vaping other than the fact that they go into our stores and they buy these little shitty batteries for these things? But that's not the intended purpose of that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's just kind of fucked up how all these politicians and all these news outlets can come out and basically lie.
Yeah.
Bold-faced lie to the general public about how unsafe vaping is, and you're vaping metals and you're vaping formaldehyde, and
But yet we're not allowed to say it's 95% safer than the traditional.
Yeah, we're not allowed to legally say it's safer, that you're not vaping formaldehyde, that the actual proof is out there. I mean, Public Health England has been studying this shit for years, and if you guys know how strict England is on everything that they do, you would understand how important that is.
But yeah.
But fuck it. We're outlaws. Vaping saves lives. Vaping is safer than smoking traditional cigarettes. All that other bullshit, guys. Anytime, it doesn't matter. Like I watch Fox News in the morning, Fox 59 and all that shit. But even most of the shit that they come out with, I fact check it. I'll go through and do my own research. I encourage you guys to do the same.
You can't be sheep. Don't believe everything that you hear.
Right.
Because trust me, there's always two sides to every story.
Always.
So.
Always.
I mean, but the problem is with like the older crowd that, they hear that and they automatically just assume that it's true because it's on the news. And it's not.
Yeah. No. So
it is what it is. Bad deal.
we were talking to the homeboy Chris Tucker this morning, and we got a perfect quote for him from him.
Yes.
Everyone's fighting to give away their profit margins.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Race to the bottom,
Yeah, exactly.
boys.
It's a fucking race to the bottom.
You know, I had a situation come up last week. I went into the other shop to work to cover for somebody. I get a phone call. I'm there 10 minutes, get a phone call, and a guy's on the phone like, hey, man, I'm down at your competitor, and they're selling Nord kits for $29, but I'm going to buy 3 of them. Will you do it for 20? I know you need to make your money. Can you give me 3 Nords for 20? Like, what? Like, bro, that's every fucking little bit of margin I was going to make. And then especially it's harder for me to get the equipment than to sell it for below cost.
Right.
So why would I do that?
Exactly.
How could you do that?
Yeah, how?
What kind of business motto is that to basically make $5 a mod?
Yeah.
You can't.
No, and that's, you know, even piggybacking that one is, I'm not going to say the name of the shop, but there is a local shop that they were advertising a full setup. I mean, we're talking batteries, high-end mod, high-end tank, 120 mil bottle of e-liquid. I mean, a whole fucking setup.
Kit and caboodle.
For under $100.
It's like,
and I know, you know, I do a little bit with the wholesale side of things. I know what they've got into all of that, and I would be willing to guess that when it's all said and done, they probably made about $20, you know, 15, $20, if that. And it's like, that, how are you going to sustain on that business model? And, you know.
It's like, dude, we do everything as close as we can by the books as far as payroll, company, taxes, our POS. I mean, dude, there's so much money that flies out of here that ain't counting fucking rent, ain't counting the taxes on the building, the insurance, the fucking security systems. I mean, dude, it costs a lot of money to operate, and then to operate within, you know, the law. You can easily operate and put it in your pocket. Yeah, put it in your pocket. We don't do it that way. Like I said, everybody that's on payroll is paying their taxes. They're doing things the right way, but all that costs money. So how exactly do you justify selling something for $20? I mean, that's pretty much cost, bro.
Right.
And by the time you pay the shipping on all of that, you might not be making $20.
Right. You know, there's that too. Some of these orders I've seen, you know, that he's placed, you know, you're talking $300 or $400 in shipping and shit. And it's like,
I mean, bro, and there's no way.
That's just the fucking shipping.
And there's no way around it.
Right.
I mean, so it's like, okay, but I see what they're doing. You know, they would rather sell things super cheap and think, oh, I'm going to get everybody's customers. That doesn't make sense to me.
No, I mean, you're hurting. How can I say this? You're hurting us in the short term, sure.
You're hurting yourself in the long term.
But you are slowly killing yourself in the long term. You know, you're not going to be able to sustain that business model. There's no fucking way.
No, because, I mean, we struggle and we are fucking charging what we need to charge. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there's just no point in devaluing your market.
Right.
Especially for such little upside. There's no upside to doing that.
Right, none at all.
Because, I mean, like I said, a customer is going to stop where a customer's at. Like, I know me personally, it's like if I'm on clear the other side of town, yeah, I might stop and pay a few extra bucks, whatever. But anytime I go to a shop, I pay full retail. I don't let them discount me. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people come in here and do the same for us, but it's just, it's unreal that people will do that, you know? And think that that's a good motto that's going to pull you into the future.
Right. Yeah, it's just bullshit.
It's stupid, actually. Real stupid. But like I said, Tucker's big time on that, and that's why I like supporting Tucker, because what they do, I mean, you know what? You're not going to get a $6 bottle of juice from them. But I didn't ask for a $6 bottle of juice. I want quality. I want consistency. I want it to be top shelf premium, and that's why we fuck with them. All right, guys, we'll catch you next week.
All right, peace.
I still haven't seen Endgame, bro.
Oh, bro, at the end of Endgame?
No. Bro, drink your coffee.
Already did.
That's what the fuck's wrong with you. You drink that shit way too fast.
You're supposed to.
Dude, you're not supposed to be sweating when you get done drinking your coffee.
Oh.
And you look like a bougie box wine
sweating,
biatch
so.
Anyway.
I can sit still and break a sweat.
Can you?
The goddamn breathing wore me out.
fuck? But I mean, I still look at Charlie Sheen and like, that dude made it.
Yeah, well,
Adonis DNA.
right?
Tiger blood.
Winning.
And nobody cares about anything else.
Everybody cares about everything. Everything's great. It's a great industry.
Our airlines aren't great.
No, it's definitely not great. Fucking getting old sucks.
Bro, tell me about it.
Well, fuck. What are you, like 47, 48?
39, bitch.
I was close.
No, you weren't close. How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
It matters. What are you, 37?
7, yeah.
That's right. You just had a
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, and I had to work.
Motherfucker, I work every day, bro. No rest for the wicked.
You don't work every day.
I work till like 10. Somebody's got to come
4
make
days
sure,
a week.
Somebody's got to come make sure somebody shows up.
That's true, too.
So you know what I mean.
How is V1 doing, by the way?
I think everybody showed up today.
With-
with a name like Gretchen. No
Right.
wonder why motherfuckers wanting to ban flavors.
Soccer mom drinking boxed wine.
No box wine.
Boxed
Box wine. That's a good call.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
I'm sexy.
You are that beard. I know we always talk about that every week.
I know.
But it's like when you shave that shit off, it's like you don't have like any.
Like my double chin doesn't show.
No, you fucking got it right. Now lift that shit up and let's see where it starts.
Don't worry about that. Fuck. See, you done fucked me up.
No, your fucking 18-page fucking notes where I was like, dude, let's
It's
just.
only 2.
It's like, bro, let's just touch on it and you're like, okay, dude.
Right.
Should I have said fuck with them right then?
Yeah.
We fucks with them.
Fuck it.
No, I was just reading my notes and seeing what I had that we didn't have. Damn, bro, we didn't hardly get any outtakes on that.
I know.
Guess we'll just sit here for 5 minutes and.
Fuck it.
What?
Nothing, dude. Huh?
I didn't say anything, but I can't believe the phone didn't ring.
Right?
It's fucking weird.
The one time I bring it in here. Speaking of phone ringing, what the hell's Charlie doing?
Nothing. What did he do?
All these women are calling for Charlie, bro. Is Charlie in today?
Dude, it's like an estrogen bank around here when Charlie's in shop. They call in and they're like, can I help you? They're like, who are you? I'm like,
Right? Whoa. Well, he's the fucking owner.
no, I don't even say that. I'm like,
Right.
I'm TJ, I'm kind of you. I mean, in my circle, I'm kind of a big deal.
Right?
Charlie!
Right?
This is going to get weird if I keep going. I'm going to go ahead and stop that.